Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Padres and the Bombers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's Bryce Harper now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, center fielder Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Schmidt has it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Standing in, Babe Ruth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Missed with a slider.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Martinez on the run, but he can't get there. It's over his head. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. The second for one. On to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. The 1-1. High pop-up. Sabathia will do this himself, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Mike Trout. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia has got himself 2 quick outs. Coming to the plate now, Jason Giambi. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Harper has a read on it. And that's the third out. Digging in, King Baca. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Second baseman, King Baca.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber.
Catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Mike Napoli will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Striding in, Mike Schmidt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1-0 the count. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 2-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now at the plate, CC Sabathia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Schmidt takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Harper has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. And their runners at the corners now. Johnny Bench. Look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. Runners are at first and third, one away. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. So it's first and third with two away, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone. Steve Pierce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ball game with three men on. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Maybe not as this stays up in the air. Darren O'Day is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. O'Day is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets foul. Left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. In now, Adrian Beltre. From the belt, kicks and deals. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Ball 1. Ruth over at second. Stanton at first. 1 gone. Hard ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Baca ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping in, Jason Giambi. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped him up. Beltre trying to get there. He's got it. A great running play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Napoli, as we begin the top of the 4th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Missed with a slider. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. The pitcher, CC Sabathia, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. No balls and 1 strike. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Swing and a little tapper. Schmidt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Martinez coming on. He's there to make the play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And Beltre throws on to first for the out. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. Right back to Sabathia. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Mark Reynolds. A base hit in his first trip. High pop-up. Ruth has a play. And the inning is over. Digging in once again, Javier Baez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A dive, and he knocks it down. Digging in and looking for more, Babe Ruth, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Right side, hit hard. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Into the box, Adrian Beltre. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Fouled away. I'm set with the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. First out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Okay.
Now the first pitch from CC. Softly hit out to short. And that'll be the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Ball even at 2-2. Sabathia into his motion. 2-2 on its way home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a miss on a ball way out. Ready once again, King Baca. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now batting,
Here's Mike Napoli now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 2 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is digging in to try it again. Mike Trout, he'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
3-1 to him now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 3-0 now. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike taken to throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Kenley Jansen comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. A ball and no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now a double play ball here for Beltre at third. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. Schmidt's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Kenley Jansen. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his. Larry Doby is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Full count still. He'll try it again, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here comes the right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Francisco Rodriguez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the leg.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is. Bruce Sutter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle.
Second baseman.
And there's one down now. Stepping into the box, Johnny Bench. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Sutter was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He throws a splitter, four-seam fastball. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Francisco Rodriguez.
Francisco Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Lifted down the line in left. Baez giving chase. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fast. At the plate, King Baca. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch.
King Baca.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Fielded there by Reynolds. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. 2-0 now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Too tight with that one. 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Trout back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Stand. In. Duke Snyder will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Wade Davis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Harper coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Cut fastball misses 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jason Giambi. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Swung on and missed, and that's... So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Bryce Harper.
Left fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And that one just missed outside. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now he'll step off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Blake Trinan enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Hit hard on the ground to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Babe Ruth, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Trinan, a right-hander going 6'5". He's got a sinker, a slider, a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and a 2-seam fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Trout at the track. Gone! Giancarlo Stanton now. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swinging a ground ball to third, and Beltre's got himself a base hit. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. He's set and the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 2-2 is a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! So digging in now, Mike Schmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Dylan Betances enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Trout on the run. He tracks it down, and that will... Here's J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Baez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Stanton. 2 down. Here's Mark Reynolds. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a swing and he pops him up. And this should do it. Ruth is there to make the catch, and with that the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well,